Guys, I'm so excited to meet you. You're such an inspiration.
Thank you so much, and you're so beautiful. Thank you for doing this interview and being here tonight.
Well, now I'm speechless. I have to say that you have to go through hell to then become angels. So, how was that journey?
Wow, that journey was hellish. I mean, not just to say the least. I went the disease took me from one glass, my first drink, to everything and anything else, and to the bottom of the barrel spiritually and emotionally. And I ended up hanging myself on my sobriety date, January 15, 2006. And when I came to from that hanging, I had to learn to walk, talk, speak, function. I was in a wheelchair to a walker to a cane. I couldn't form sentences. My brain worked perfectly, but nothing connected. And it took about 6 months to do that, get back to normal. And it's a gift that God restored me. But He didn't restore me for me. He restored me to be of service.
And for you, your journey?
Wow, my journey was fun for about 5 minutes, and it ended in a prison cell in Illinois, being sentenced to 7 years. And that's where I detoxed, but I needed to go to prison. I needed to be sat down. It was God's time out for me, and I did 13 and a half months, walked out 13 and a half months clean and sober, and 8 months later my son died from an overdose on my 21-month sobriety date. But I had the tools. I called my sponsor. I went to a meeting that night, and I never looked back. But the greatest gift of this recovery journey is this lady standing right next to me. I love you.
I love you too. He's gonna make me.
See, heaven, now they are angels.
That's what it's all about.
These are the promises, though. This is all God. I'm so grateful. If I didn't have sobriety, I'd have none of this. I'd not have my husband, my daughter, my family, my career, a second chance. I think a lot of people tend to think that getting sober is boring, and it's not. I've had more fun in sobriety in my life, than I have ever in my life. And I've lived a pretty extraordinary life in my time. So
I went to a sober comedy show, and it was fabulous.
That's awesome. We have a bunch of sober friends that are comedians, and that's a cool thing. You can just get together, go see your friends perform, come support organizations like the Felicity House. They've been around 51 years, helping women get on the road to recovery. That's what this is all about. And when we get the phone call, we're there. Let's go.
And that's what is very important, right? To have a support, like having this house is the support, because I bet it's very easy to fall again.
It is. I was a chronic relapser. I couldn't stay sober. So much that Dr. Drew from Celebrity Rehab was my doctor in real life. And he had said that I was a hopeless case, that I was going to die within the year. And he's called my mom 3 different times to tell her that I was going to die during my detox. I was predicted to die. God had another story. And that's all of us in recovery, all of us out there that are actively using and drinking. You're not a bad person because you're doing this. You're just sick and you need support. And the support team, if it wasn't for the women to save my ass and not my face, I would not be here. I am so grateful because now I have a husband and I have all that. But I needed the women to root me and rebirth me. And that's what they did.
Amen.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
My
you.
last thing, I am from Mexico, so I want to hear your Spanish. I know for you, Sisi, so let's start with you.
Techo agua. That's all I know. Señorita.
Te quiero decir gracias por todo lo que me estás haciendo ahora para mi esposo y yo, y sos tan hermosa. Y gracias que vos también sos sobre.
Adiós.
Ciao.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Find me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all of the crazy social media. Adios.